So, in this case, it's not a tumor. Would be incorrect to say because it is a tumor. I had to do that. The switch. What does it have to do with tumors? Well, I'll tell you.
It causes them.
It does not cause them.
You're gonna die.
Although when I told my wife about the story earlier, she did say I guess she misheard me or I misspoke, but she was like, so it caused his tumor? And I'm like, no.
It causes rapid growth of all tumors.
Anyway, so the actual story is there's a 28-year-old programmer who lives in Sydney, Australia named Chris. And he was playing his Nintendo Switch. Specifically, he was playing Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. And he noticed that whenever he would drive over a coin, apparently the HD rumble in that version of the game has a very fast, violent, strong rumble when you pick up a coin. Don't you have it?
Yeah.
Have you ever noticed that about the rumble?
That's only in the Joy-Cons, right?
No, it's in the it's in the Pro Controller also. Maybe you should pay attention more to how it's shaking.
Yeah, maybe I have a tumor in my hand. I haven't noticed anything.
Well, with Chris's case, he noticed that whenever it would do this really quick burst of rumble, his hand would hurt. Like kind of, between his index finger and his thumb. And it didn't hurt doing anything else. He even has an Xbox One, when playing the Xbox One with that rumble, it never hurt him the way that the controller did for the Switch. So it started to concern him, and he did end up going to the doctors to get it checked out, and they told him basically, keep an eye on it, let us know if it gets any worse, and it did eventually get worse. And until it started to, leave a bruise in that area on his hand. And eventually it got to the point where there was even it looks like a kind of a protrusion coming out from, on his hand. There's a picture of it that I chose not to use as the thumbnail, so yeah, you can go look at it if you like it. It's kind of gross, but he went back, and it turns out that there is a tumor in his hand, and it only has a 5% chance of being cancerous. They think it's most likely a vascular malformation or a giant cell tumor. So, giant cell tumor. I'm perfect. Not that kind of cell. But what do you think?
I don't know. I guess go buy a Switch?
Detects cancer.
Yes. Nintendo games proven to stop tumors.
This, I couldn't help but think of when the PlayStation 3, I don't know if when it first launched, but within the first year of it launching, there was something released called Life with PlayStation that if you signed into it, your PS3 would do protein folding simulations. And you got a nice little picture, not a picture, but a 3D model of the globe and everyone else who was signed on doing the same thing. It was like a light, and you got to see it, and it was very calming music, and I guess it was just something that you could do. And, if you weren't using your PS3, you could leave it on overnight, and it could do these protein folding simulations along with all these other PS3s. And it apparently was some university's project to help research treatment for cancer. So, I'm just saying. Next time, and yeah, I guess some people could say, like, yeah, he only got the tumor because he was playing video games. No, that's not how disease works.
I think we'd all have a lot of tumors.
Yes, there'd be many more cases. But next time, if you're a kiddo living with your parents and they say, hey, how come you're always playing video games? And you're like, hey, I need to screen for cancer every day. Can't be too safe. Now, can you? I don't think so.